did autograph this earlier. I do want it to go home with somebody here tonight, but I can only give it to the loudest person in here tonight.
So cool. I didn't mean to make you walk all this way. This is great. This is for you right here. Take it in this hand. And I'll hold your hand. Take it right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of Liverpool's finest, let's hear it for Mandy.
This is kind of what not only me but like my entire country has worked for so long. Like we never had a representative here in WWE, and now we do. So yeah, like it's not a weight on my shoulders. It's almost like some strength. You know, it lifts me up and makes me perform way better. What are the chances of a kid from Vallecas going to like Italy, France, Spain, like everywhere in the world to perform in front of this amazing crowd? Like it's never a thing that I take for granted, and I hope it can keep going for so long.
European crowds are the most exciting fans in the whole WWE universe.
I could say, right, it's the dream of a child, like a lifelong dream, but not even in my wildest imaginations I could have dreamt of something like this, right? Like being in my hometown and facing a legend like The Miz, and not only facing him, but like I can proudly say that I have defeated The Miz 1 versus 1 clean. And that's the biggest achievement I have in my entire career until now.
Barcelona, thank you guys so much. We absolutely will be back. We love you guys. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Tribal Chief. Tribal Chief.
Tonight, all people is very excited for this moment. So, WWE, are you ready?
We work from February when Liv Morgan says that he's the princess of Italy, so in German. So we think we need to do this. So we wait until today to show Liv this. So we hope to see her again.
There's no water around here. I'm the water getter. Am I the water boy now? What's this? I'm the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it, everybody's saying it. Sports Illustrated says it, Bleacher Report says it. And I have to get my own water?
These are the good notes.
Yeah.
This adds important stuff to the show.
I wanted to find you before, and I wasn't sure if Joe was going to be on, because I'm like, I know he'll be able to like really pronounce it as well.
Yeah, I'm doing there's an after party.
I'm going to do the best that I can.
I'm
going to say grandma and grandpa,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give the names of the Italian cities.
No, you're good. The tour's been awesome. My body is definitely not sure what time zone I'm in, because I was in Australia, and then I went back to the US, and then we went to Barcelona, and before that actually we went to London, and then we went to Barcelona, and now we're here in Italy. So I don't know what time is anything, but we're here, we're enjoying it, and I'm excited for tonight. Yeah, so this is my first time in Italy, and it's like I've always wanted to come here because my mum has always said that it's amazing. My nonna has always said that it's amazing. And growing up in an Italian-Australian household, my dad's side extremely Australian, My mom's side, extremely. I thought a shark was coming to get me for a second. But my mom's side is like extremely Italian. Like we used to do the dinners at my nonna's house growing up with the whole family coming. We'd have gnocchi, we'd have spaghetti, we'd have schnitzels, we'd have meatballs, we'd have everything. And it was just like such a spread and such an awesome family moment. Yeah, it's wild to be here, and it feels like I'm kind of visiting a home that was never, like, that I've never been to. I'm actually tomorrow, not tonight, not on the show, but tomorrow I booked myself in to get a tattoo. So I'm gonna get a Sacred Heart with a banner going through it, and it's gonna say my nonna and my nonna's name on it. So I'm very excited for that.
This is 19 years ago. About an hour and a half away is where my career debuted and started in Milan, the Milan Miracle. And almost 20 years ago, so this very close proximity to where it all started. Yeah, so the professional wrestling scene in Italy is growing and growing, and it's becoming pop culture. So the fans here, they're ready for it. As you can see, it's sold out, it's crazy.
Particularly told Milan, when we did a live event here, I told Milan that we would come back, and if you made enough noise, everybody at home was watching. Those moments are, I'm very glad they bridged together, because I've never lied to them in regards to, if you have this energy on the small shows when we come over here, then you get these moments like Clash in Turin, and this is beautiful. Really, you're not going to find Italy, France. I have my places in the U.S. that I love. Philadelphia, my hometown, Atlanta, of course, West Coast. I have so many places I love, but this was a unique environment. And for an experienced wrestler, myself, Gunther, you know what to do, but also can be surprised. And then one of the fun things to watch is a Javon or someone who is new to the game over here, his first trip, get to see it for the first time. And he'll know this, and everyone who's new on these tours, this crowd will never forget the first time they saw it. So to make a really good impression is fun, and I'm honored that we got to be the thing to kick this off. I mean, the song, I think it says adrenaline in the soul. You don't even need any of that here, because these people, you just pump them right into your veins, and they can drive you to do really special things.
Championship in WWE.
I feel like I haven't even had time to like really soak it in. I had a bit of a moment as soon as the bell rang where I got really emotional, and then being on the outside raising the title with the pyro and everything, such a cool moment. But as soon as I got backstage, it's like go 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 time. But yeah, I feel really proud of myself for how the match went. I never thought that, you know, this would take me to Italy. Now to be, you know, in a different country and to be, you know, a new champion and in front of a whole new crowd and having, you know, the fans actually know who I am and like chanting my name. It's just, it's so surreal and it's so cool and it's, yeah, it's just, it's wild.
I do tours, even like when I started at the age of 17, that I was touring all throughout Mexico. Keep in mind, I was doing 15-hour bus rides, doing a show, and then right after I finished wrestling, sometimes you had time to shower, sometimes you didn't. Put your clothes on, go to the bus station, take the next bus, take it for another 8 hours to the next show. But I enjoyed that very much. Same like I enjoy coming on tours over here as well, because these are moments that you cherish forever. You know, you make a connection with a completely different audience. They love what you bring to them, and there's no other way to put it but the fact that I can wrestle 10, 15 days straight, and yes, I will be tired, my body will be hurting, but every time I step into that ring, I enjoy every single second that I spend inside. We haven't been here since 20 years, maybe. I know the last time we were here, Eddie was around, and I'm sure it brings back, if it brought memories to my heart, to my brain, I can only imagine how the fans felt out there, you know, and I felt their energy, I felt their vibe, and I just felt really good. It's incredible. That's the energy that you expect when you come here, because they don't just give you a little, they give you everything. It's like this is their last show and they're gonna enjoy it to the fullest, and that's what we got. That's what we get every time we come down here.
King Seth, don't sound too bad, boys. Don't sound too bad.
French, I love you. Zero.
Was anyone at Backlash when I wrestled AJ Styles? That night, and I love just about everywhere we go, but that night France became the greatest wrestling crowd in the history of pro wrestling. something to you since you've given so much to me. I think you got it, right? Something underneath there. How about, let's hear it for Lillian Garcia. I said this earlier, I want to give this to somebody, but you guys know me, you know the rules. I can only give this to the loudest person in here tonight. Thank you guys so much. Have the absolute best night. I hope you're coming. We got a few more dates on the tour. I love you guys. I will be back. I'll be WWE Champion. WWE will be back to friends.
This is my first time ever here in Portugal with you guys. And you know something? I love Portugal. Thank you guys. I read in my car, Mexico and Portugal now. I love you guys. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta. I love you. Earlier today when I was flying into this beautiful city of yours, it occurred to me that this is the first time that Seth freaking Rollins has ever been in this hole.
Yeah, man, it's been dope being here in Europe, man, with Barcelona, you know, Madrid, Portugal, you know, Italy, all these different places. Man, the fans, it really means a lot to them. You know, they're going crazy every single time they see us. You know, I just went to mall over here in Portugal. It was like stuck for 2 hours, literally, you know, just shaking hands and kissing babies. And it's cool to be loved and appreciated like that. So whoop that trip to all of Europe. I appreciate the love and support. Let's talk about it.
When it's a really good tour, you don't really look at it. Maybe when you look at it on paper and you're thinking night after night wrestling in and out, you might be thinking about, oh, well, when it's over, I'll be here, or when it's over, I'll do this fun thing. It's just because it's a lot of work. But when you're actually on the tour, you find yourself wanting more tour, and you can tell this is a good one because I think everyone here wants to kind of keep going. There's a couple guys here who are used to this pace, and then there's people who are completely not used to it, and it's fun to see them get with it, and it's a reminder for us how we used to. But I mean, the whole thing's different because when when you have the chip, when you're with the title, that's a different responsibility. And I think we've done really well by all the cities we've gone to, particularly feeling them and touching them and having a moment with them individually. Well, I think the biggest takeaway is it's not a secret that some of these events are potentially to gauge places that WWE can go with a bigger setup, with a bigger show. PLE like Clash, for example. I don't think that's a secret anymore, especially over here, where these countries, to a degree, in a very positive manner, have been competing with each other on who's the loudest. We get the sound meter, the decibel level, and what city could potentially this next big PLE be in. I think that it's fun to be here on the ground when we're first going to play, like Portugal yesterday, first going to places that we haven't been in a long, long time, to see what the love is there, what the levels are, and it's a tribute to what WWE has become. Universally, there hasn't been a place we've gone that hasn't been losing their mind.
You've got something? Oh. I autographed this earlier today, and I want to give it to somebody, but here's the rules. I can only give it to the loudest person in here tonight. Okay. A lot of people making a lot of noise. Is there anybody that gets it? This is your show now. You make the rules. One person.
appreciate y'all, everybody, every city, every state, every country we hit. We thank y'all, especially for the young OG, because I've never been here before. So thank y'all. We got a good time. And I'm about to put belt to ass with Ethan Page, with his little ugly ass, goofy ass, dumb ass.
I'll need a little help because I want this person to come in the ring and get it themselves. Well, God bless you guys. Thank you very much. This has been a wonderful night. I will see you all again. Have a great night. God bless you. Good night! This was the last night for the live events tomorrow in Paris, but as a live event tour goes, you guys were the last, and I think we saved the best for last.
It's very nice when you can lean into the world part of world wrestling entertainment. That's always something that puts us as a company head and shoulders over even some of our partners. It puts us head and shoulders over other companies. We really do go everywhere that our show goes. And to have that global penetration is why Netflix happens, why ESPN happens. So domestically, internationally, whatever it may be, they can get this amazing show in Boston or they can get this amazing show in Florence. When we were over here in my first run with WWE, they weren't like this as a fandom. They were strong and they were excited, but France, Italy particularly are next level in terms of acoustics and excitement, and I just want to, through my time here, keep that. You know, we've had that discovery, even though we should have always known that Italy was going to be off the charts. We found out on this tour Portugal was off the charts, and keeping that is the responsibility of first match, second match, third match, every match, all the way to the last match. Yeah, I think maybe I could wrap it up with one phrase, and that would be, let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it again. I think from myself, from the WWE locker room, the ones who are here, I think we'd all say thank you. And I think we'd all say what I've said a couple of nights this tour is, I'll see you again.